My best friend became my wife's comfort zone. Their late-night chats weren't about advice. The first thing that hit me wasn't anger. It was the sound, the soft vibration of a phone on the nightstand at 1:12 a.m., sharp and invasive in a room that should have been asleep. My wife didn't stir. She was turned away from me, breathing evenly, her hair spread across the pillow like nothing in the world could reach her. I stared at the ceiling, heart suddenly racing, already telling myself it was nothing. Group chat. An emergency from work. Anything but the thought that crawled into my chest and refused to leave. The phone buzzed again. I reached for it before I could stop myself. The screen lit up my hand, my pulse, the truth I wasn't ready to see. "Evan, you still awake?" My best friend's name sat there like a bruise forming in real time. I put the phone back down, my hand shaking, shame already mixing with fear. I told myself privacy mattered. Trust mattered. Evan had been in our lives for 15 years. College roommate, best man at our wedding, the guy who helped me move furniture and sat on my couch during every major life crisis. He was safe, familiar, harmless. That's what comfort zones are supposed to be. The next morning I watched her closely. Too closely. Every smile felt rehearsed. Every glance at her phone stretched a wire inside my chest. She kissed my cheek while pouring coffee, warm and familiar. And for a second I hated myself for doubting her. "You didn't sleep well," she said. Shrugged. "Just thinking." She nodded like she understood, like we were still sharing the same emotional air. Over the next few weeks, the pattern emerged quietly. Late-night texts. Her phone face down. Quick smiles she tried to hide. Evan stopping by more often, always casual, always joking, always staying just a little too long after I left the room. I told myself I was imagining it. I told myself marriage meant choosing trust even when fear felt louder. I told myself Evan would never do that to me. One night I walked into the kitchen and heard her laughing. Soft, unguarded, the laugh she used to save for me. Evan stood by the counter, leaning in, his voice low. They froze when they saw me like kids caught stealing. "What's funny?" asked. She answered too fast. "Nothing. Just old stories." Evan smiled, easy and practiced. "Yeah, man. Remember that road trip?" I laughed with them because that's what you do when your world is cracking but you don't have proof yet. The proof came on a Tuesday, wrapped in exhaustion and coincidence. She'd left her phone in the bathroom while showering. Buzzed. Once. 3 times. I didn't plan to look. I swear I didn't. But my hands moved like they were protecting me from something worse. The messages weren't explicit. That almost made it harder. "I feel calm when I talk to you. You see me in ways he doesn't anymore. I hate that I need this." I sat on the edge of the bed, the room tilting. This wasn't lust. This was intimacy. This was erosion. When she came out, towel wrapped tight, steam following her, she saw my face and knew. "How long?" asked. She sat down slowly, eyes already wet. "It wasn't supposed to be like this." That answer hurt more than any confession. She told me about loneliness, about feeling unseen, about how Evan listened without judgment, about how it started as advice and became something she leaned on too hard. She said they never crossed a physical line. "I love you," she said. I just lost my footing. I wanted to scream. I wanted to believe her. I wanted to rewind time to before my best friend became the place my wife went when I wasn't enough. Evan came over that night after I texted him 2 words. "Come." He looked wrecked, guilty, human. That somehow made it worse. "I never meant to hurt you," he said. "She needed someone." "She had someone," I said. "She had me." He didn't argue. The silence between us was thick with history and betrayal. I realized then that both of them were telling the truth as they understood it. And that didn't save me. After Evan left, my wife cried into my chest like she always had. I held her out of muscle memory, not forgiveness. The house felt different. Smaller. Like the walls had overheard too much. Weeks passed. Counseling. Long talks. Attempts at repair. She cut off contact with Evan completely. I told myself healing was happening. Then one evening her phone buzzed again. Unknown number. The message was short. Miss you. She was across the room when it arrived. She looked at the screen, then at me. And in that moment, before she spoke, before she explained, I understood the twist I'd been avoiding. Betrayal doesn't always end when it's exposed. Sometimes it just learns how to hide better. And sometimes the most devastating loss isn't your marriage. It's realizing your best friend and your wife both found comfort without you, and part of them never plans to let it go.